Hi, everybody, and a pleasant Wednesday to you wherever you may be. Welcome to the HITI Pre-Game Show as the Angels take on the Boston Red Sox at the Big A, the third and finale of the three-game series, coming up at 6:38 p.m. as the Angels, yes, they are trying to get the sweep of Boston. Boston coming in at 26 and 23. The Angels coming in at 27 and 23. Now, last night was a really good game. The Angels shut out Boston 4-0. Griffin Canning had a great outing, and that was just awesome to see. He went 7 innings to give up a run, 5 hits, or 5 Ks, and 3 walks. So he was able to do really well, mixed up his pitches very well. That was great to see. Gave up just 2 hits. Matt Moore came in, got the hold, and then great to see Jacob Webb get his first appearance with the Angels there and pitch inning and get a couple of strikeouts to close the door on Boston. So the home runs by Moniak and Theis and Trout were great, and a double by Urshela and also Ward and Renfro. Moniak, Theis, and Trout, they all got RBIs, but Trout had 2 RBIs last night. So it's good that the Angels got to Balo yesterday. Now let's go to today. Again, the third and final game, I should say, between the Angels and the Red Sox here. All right. So the starting pitchers. Let's go to that real quick. Let's get to some news really quick because there's some news out there. Anthony Rendon may be back Friday. Maybe. Brett Phillips was sent outright to AAA Salt Lake City. So just in case there's an injury to someone, he'll be called up, you imagine, there. So let's get to the starting pitching matchups. It's a pair of lefties today, as it'll be James Paxton, the left-hander, going for the Red Sox, and then Tyler Anderson going for the Angels tonight, I should say. Tyler Anderson, of course, was drafted 2011, 20th overall out of Colorado, from Oregon, and drafted by the Rockies. 89 miles per hour fastball, 70 miles per hour changeup, 85 on the cutter, and then 78 miles per hour on the curveball. His last start was against Baltimore on Thursday, if you remember the day game where the Angels got the split. He didn't get a decision, but he went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 home run given up, and that was believed to Rotchman. Had 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. So looking to fare even better here, and we're hoping that's the case with Tyler Anderson. Like I said, the ERA is 5.2.7. He's pitched 42 and 2/3 innings with 27 strikeouts. He will be starting his ninth game. So check that out for Tyler Anderson. So that's going to be a telling start for him, I would say. For James Paxton, looking at his bio here, left-hander, 6'4", 227, 34 years of age. Where has the time gone, really? I remember when he first came up. Paxton, of course, from Canada. And he was drafted, I believe, in 2011, by the 2010 by the Seattle Mariners in the 4th round. He went to Kentucky, University of Kentucky. Nickname is Big Maple. I forgot all about that. For Paxton, he came up in 2013, by the way. So this will be his 3rd game starting. He's 1-0, 2.45 ERA, 11 innings pitched, and 14 strikeouts. The whip at 101.09. So that's something to check out for Paxton, as he was injured, but then he's made his way up to the starting again. Let's see. So he's got a 96 mile per hour fastball, 86 miles per hour cutter, 81 miles per hour curveball, and then 86 miles per hour on the changeup. Last start was against San Diego, against the Padres, I should say, on last Friday. He got the win. He looked really good. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run given up, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So he fared very well against the Padre lineup that could be really, really deadly, I would say. So, he's just starting off, so it might be fresher than everybody else. So hopefully the Angel offense can do well against Paxton, who is, he's fresh, but hopefully he can get into some trouble. That would be a nice thing. Before we before we get to the lineups, let's get to some information and about our sponsors. So if you need tickets for an event this weekend or anytime, go to 714 Tickets for great prices and use the code HITI for short for 10% off. And enjoy the no hidden fees, no surprises at checkout. But make sure you put in that code HITI to get the 10% off at checkout. And then cash back and then use it toward another purchase at another time for 714 Tickets with that code. And then need a place to go pregame or postgame for a good beer, a good drink, some food. Check out Noble Ale Works. They've always got something going on. And mention us, and you'll see what happens. See you at the Big A hopefully soon. I think I'm going to go Friday and Sunday, for sure Sunday. That should be a special, special time. Let's get to the lineups really quick. Oh, yeah, check us out, of course, on our YouTube channel like you're watching right now, whoever is watching. And then follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Great questions of the day, always by Fernando coming out. Today's question, of course, was... let me get to it. The Angels are currently 50 games into the season. Will this team make the playoffs? So we're wondering if that would be the case or not. I know right now it's too early to say. You hope for that, but lots of great things have to happen for that to happen. I don't know what. But leading off for Boston for today's game, Rob Snyder, the former Yankee, he will be in left field. Batting second will be Justin Turner, first baseman tonight. So he's gone from DH to first base and from DH to first base. So our third lineup to the second spot in the lineup. Batting third is Makazaka Yoshida, the designated hitter. Usually plays in left field, but he has a day off fielding wise. Batting fourth is Rafael Devers, the third baseman. Batting fifth is Kike Hernandez, the shortstop, former Dodger, as there's another former Dodger on the team. Pablo Reyes will be hitting in the second spot, playing second. And then batting seventh will be the catcher, Connor Wong. And then batting eighth will be Ramil Tapita, the former Rocky. He will be in right field tonight. And then batting ninth will be Jaron Duran, the center fielder. For the Angels in left field, giving Moniak a day off, will be Taylor Ward. Now, Ward, he's been struggling, but when he's been pitch hitting, he's done well so far this week. Batting second is Mike Trout, the center fielder. Batting third is Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. Batting fourth is Hunter Renfroe in right field. Batting fifth is Brandon Drury at first base. Batting sixth is Gio Urshela at third base. And by the way, Anthony Rendon, he should be back this week sometime or on the weekend. We'll see what comes of that. But hopefully, because when he's in the lineup, the Angels all do hit well, and they're all hot right now, so it'd be a good connection. Batting seventh will be the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Batting eighth will be Chad Wallach, and hopefully his bat warms up, giving Theis a day off behind the plate catching. And then batting ninth will be Zach Neto, the shortstop. So a lot of hoping going on for tonight. Hopefully some guys that got out of the lineup will be in the lineup, so we'll see what happens. Let's get you to some scores, and we'll get to the comments, and then we'll get out of here. And like I said, the upcoming schedule, of course, you have tonight, and then Thursday, the day off. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, The Angels host the Miami Marlins. Friday, of course, and all weekend will be beach weekend, but Friday is the reversible bucket hat, and then Saturday is fireworks, and then Sunday is the day game at 1:07. And keep in mind, Saturday's game instead of 6:07 will be 7:07 because of the Fox window from 4 to 7. You can't show your game. You can only show, or whatever Fox games are on, you can have that in your local affiliates. So that's why if you just want the game on radio, they could put that game in during that 3 hour span, but you want to be able to have your game televised for sure. So let's get you to some scores as it's what 5:45 out here in the Pacific Coast, whatever you call it. So final score is actually Milwaukee defeated Houston, I think, to avoid the sweep 4-0. So Milwaukee helps out a little. The White Sox continue their success over Cleveland, shutting out the Guardians 6-0. The Twins defeat the Giants 7-1. The Phillies defeat the Diamondbacks 6-5. The Rangers have a great series against the Pirates in Pittsburgh. Rangers win 3-2. So the game's going on right now in progress. We've had some games going. The Reds lead the Cardinals 8-2, and that's kind of a shocker there. But this year, the Central, it's almost seemed like it's turned upside down, other from Milwaukee. Milwaukee has been the standard right there with Pittsburgh. They keep going back and forth for first place. That's been great to see. The Rays lead the Blue Jays 5-3 in the top of the eighth. I might catch up and watch that. The Padres trail the Nationals 5-3, top of the seventh. Actually, I can see that right now. See if anything happens. No score, Baltimore in the Bronx, top of the first with the one out there. The Braves lead the Dodgers 3-1 as the Braves try to salvage a game in that series. Bottom of the fifth in that game. No score, Detroit in Kansas City, top of the third. The Mets and the Cubs playing at Wrigley. The Cubs lead 3-2, bottom of the fourth there. Miami, of course, will be here on the weekend, playing the Rockies in Colorado. They're just underway. No score there. Of course, you got the Angel game at 6:38 against the Red Sox, and then Oakland at Seattle once again at 6:40. So that's all the scores there. Again, Tyler Anderson going for the Angels. James Paxton going for the Red Sox, a pair of left-handers. So I'm hoping it'll be a good pitching matchup. But the thing is, James Paxton, he's fresher. So that's what I'm worried about against this Angel lineup. And you don't have Moniak, who's been hot, unfortunately. But eventually he'll need a day off. And he picked Nevin, I guess, picked this day to have it off, despite having a day off tomorrow. Of course, check out the Todd Fox post-game show, and he'll give his opinions about day offs. And I think we already know what they are. Let's get to some comments real quick. Grillmaster saying hello. Sonia, of course, mentioning what happened today. That makes sense, Sonia. Totally off topic, but I hope this game tonight is good. Need a diversion from the Tina Turner news. R.I.P. Tina Turner. Yeah, Tina Turner. I grew up learning about her music, and listening more and more, and watching documentaries about her and movies and all that. And the songs are really great. There's always a message in some of her songs when she went solo. But when she was with Ike and Tina, we heard some bad things. It was good that she got out of that and she was free. So she's had a full life when you think about it, with her career at least. So that's an amazing thing about it. Sonia also saying Nevin took Moniak out of the lineup because of the lefty pitcher. Now that makes sense. I imagine though he could hit both, but that does make sense. I would see that. Uh, Grandmaster saying she was simply the best. I think that's my favorite song of hers. I know there's like 5 or 6 more I could think of, but I think that one, if you ever needed a workout song or something like that, I think that would be one. Grandmaster also saying Tina Turner was a queen of rock and she is a legendary singer. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but today I guess the weather was cold and cloudy and just felt that type of day. And I'm like, I'm struggling to stay awake. Honestly, I worked, about what 8 or 9 hours a day, and I know there's people that work more, but maybe with the weather and the Teen Turner news, I'm just out of it today. I don't know what the hell it is. Sonia also saying she was one of the first women to say, "Hey, I could do this alone, and I don't need a man," and so she did that. Yeah, that's certainly true. I mean, I can't think of anyone else at that time, you know, before the '80s or whenever it was she went solo. It was late '70s, I want to say, that she finally had enough. And I think Angela Bassett played her very well in What's Love Got to Do with It. Uh, Ike Turner, of course, was Lawrence Fishburne, and he was awesome as well. And that movie really went in deep in what Tina's life was all about. So I watched that movie. I think almost all the time. I'll I'll stop and watch that movie if it's on. There's few movies I'll do that with, but I think that's one of them for sure. Let's see. Grandmaster, yeah, Proud Mary, Private Dancer, to name a couple of her songs I can think of. We Don't Need Another Hero. That one movie with Mel Gibson, The Last Action Hero, I want to say. Yeah. Um, what's the love got to do with it? Gosh. Yeah, the best. That's all I can think of. Sonia saying, "Go to sleep. I get the weather. It messes with me too. It's weird. Yeah, it's like, but it's been like that. The May May Doom, June Gloom, whatever it's called. It's been like that. But today's just been weird. I take these sleeping pills. Maybe I can get enough sleep. That's all I could think of as well. May Gray, duh. May Gray and June Bloom. There you go. Thank you, girl. Matt saying about Ike, he was good up right to the abuser. I guess he wanted to be with. Oh God, I'm trying to remember if she married the her manager or something like that. I can't remember, but that's funny. Anyway, yeah, come out for the bucket hat. I think on Friday. I think I'll be there with some other people, so I'll let everyone know um how it goes. Again, two lefties, one for the Red Sox here with the Angel game. The Tyler Anderson going, of course, for the Angels, and then James Paxton going for the Red Sox. And I gotta imagine, I gotta imagine something. Last night's post game show, I was listening to it, trying to fall asleep, and I really got intrigued with all the music talk. So that was crazy. It just kept going on and on and on. So I guess that was fun though. But everyone take care and go Halos. Hopefully I'll do the show remotely Friday and Sunday from the game. We'll see what happens. Everyone take care. Go Halos as I go for the sweep. Later.